it talk of the Nazarene vow. And you know the Nazarene or the Nazarite people never used to cut them hair. Even your Jesus that you have on your almanac in your house, you never see him with a low hair yet. Him here always long. Zine, as the great Bunny Wailer say, you never see a picture of a bald head Jesus yet. So the combination of Rastafari and growing locks, it's always synonymous. You know what I mean? But that don't mean that is only locks people are Rastafarians. Alright, listen to the Bunny Wailer, yeah. I think him talk about it properly.
I have never seen the image of a bald-headed Jesus yet. I have never seen the image of a bald-headed Jesus yet. He is a humble and dreadlock Nazarene man. Look in yourselves and try to understand why you never seen the image of a bald-headed Jesus yet.
Never.
Only bald-headed Jesus followers start to fret. Only bald-headed Jesus followers start to sweat. He said to follow him and he will make me fishers of men. You just leave the barber shop and go on back again. And you never seen the image of a bald-headed Jesus yet. There is no synagogue that was built by Jesus Christ. There is no synagogue that was built by Jesus Christ. He taught on the hill and in the valley, performing miracles and didn't get no pay. No synagogue that was built by Jesus Christ. Sing along, he by the old time religion. He by the old time religion. He by the old time religion. Cause it is good enough for I.
Yeah, man.
It was good for Moses and David,
Couldn't have said it better, Bunny.
for David and Solomon.
Yeah, man.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Then it is good enough for I.
So you hear what Bunny just talked about a while ago. So I can back up that with some of the Bible verses. And one of the things why most time when we talk of Rastafari, we because as you see, Sir Rasperience is the program that want you to get a better understanding of Rastafari. We want you to not just guess about how we live, how some Rastafarians eat, how they get their inspiration, how they have their connection towards different aspects of what make them what they are. Like for instance, the Bible. Like I spoke a little bit about number 6, as I say, it is in Nazarene vow. But if you go to Ezekiel 8 and verse 3, and we want you to understand how some Rastafarian link their tradition through Bible, through church. Seeing, we did it from the days of Irie. But as we say, is the overstanding we want to go across to our people, because we're not just having this program for people who are already Rastafarians, but those who have sympathy towards Rastafari and those who love Rastafari and those who have the desire to understand who we are and how, we became who we are. So Ezekiel 8 and verse 3, he stretched out the form of a hand and caught me by a lock of my head, and the Spirit lifted me up. That is in Bible. It's in your Bible. That's it. You can go read it for yourself. And I told you about Numbers chapter 6 when it said all days of his life he should have a separation, and no razor shall pass over his head. Saying he shall be holy until the days are fulfilled for which he is separated. So it's a kind of separation where I'm saying if you look on a dead body and if you eat nothing with vine, and your meditation of a clean, and you have to just always keep it positive as much as you can. That's Numbers 6 again. And then you have Psalm 33, that said, behold how good and pleasant. 133, sorry. How good and pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. Seeing? And it says it's like a precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard that went down to the skirt of his garment. I hope you understand that, because if the man beard run down to the skirt of his garment, it must be long. No reason never go upon that narcissist at all. Well, the King James Version says precepts, and on Rasperians we say iceps. Zine. Well, there are so many passages within the Bible that connect to growing of your locks. Your locks, we see it as very important to us. I remember one of the strongest man the Bible spoke about was Samson, and he lost his strength when them actually cut him here. You know what I mean? That's why if you see somebody grow them here, once it clean and, well kempt, you don't have to be unkempt because it is locked. As a matter of fact, if you notice, even if you cut it, it grow back the same way. If you comb out your hair, it stay how you want it to stay. It always matted going back that way. That's the original way. You understand what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I remember listening to a program on radio with my brethren Muta Baruka, and the argument was that, what if on the last day, when judgment comes, because we grow around that kind of scenario there, in church and at home, whosoever you conceive God to be says, well, I want only Rastas. If them say I want only Rastafarians, some man are going to have it hard, although I see them have on the kind of faux locks or false locks that is going around. So them would have to put on that, but then you couldn't fool God, not true. So if him say only Rastafarians, say only for man we are bald now, go. That was the argument. But Muta said, if him say is only people with bald head, him want all the Rastafarians for this cut off them locks. So there is an advantage there to have locks growing. So we want you to just get familiar and understand. I know enough of you grow locks now just because of a fad, and you just do it for style, and nothing is wrong with that either. Because if you continue to perm your hair, cut it, and do all kind of things that you're doing with it, we're not sure what the consequences of those will be. Like, for instance, when I was a youth and I'm a trimmer, the hair is so magnetic that me just use one hair and touch the others and it pick up everything, Zine, me personally see it as my antennas. It's like certain kind of energies, certain vibrations transmitted to me when I start growing my locks, different from when I used to cut it. I used to cut it like you, to a warm tear. Yeah, man, I used to do that too. So me know of the comparative advantage, because I know when I cut it and I know when I not cut it. So I say, so I know what it does. Just like how you'd have a television and if you have an antenna, this is an iron antenna. Yeah, and most people who grow them locks can show you that, apart from many other different things. As we talk about that vow where once you have your locks, you're not supposed to do certain things. It kind of keep certain discipline going, because if you notice, even if a man say, yo, I'm not like Rastafarian, I'm not in a Rastafarian, but you see, if you as a Rastafarian do certain things, the first thing you're going to say, oh, you have to do that as a Rasta, you're supposed to know better. That means them know better too, You know what I mean? So it's a vibe, it's a discipline that helps you to hold on to yourself and, garner the positive vibration that is meted out from it. Woo! Dread now. Dread like Congo Bongo. Natty dread like in a Babylon. I dread like Congo Bongo. Children, get your culture. And don't stay there and just
water. And you won't get no supper. Not the dread now. I dread like bongo bongo high. Not the dread like in a Babylon. Roots naughty. Then I walk up the first street. And then I walk up the second street to see. Then I travel on through Third Street. And then I got to some dread on Fourth Street. Not the dreadlock in a Fifth Street. And then I skip one face to Sixth Street. I've got to reach 7th Street.
Yeah, that's the sound of Robert Nesta Marley. And I remember when I was around 12 years old and hearing songs like these, like, say, what? Man can sing about not to dread them way there. But if you listen to the lyrical content of it, he was saying that everywhere him forward towards, not to dread, Fifth, Sixth, First. I wonder how much Rastafarians there are 5th Street and 6th Street and 1st Street now. Must check somebody to see. Because if Bob was seeing Rastafarians from in the 70s, if that is being even added to, supposed to be plenty. Yes. What?
I could never go astray. Just like a bright and sunny day. Oh, we're gonna have things our way.
We're definitely having things our way now, Bob. Because we have Raspirants right here on Bridge 99. You know what I mean? Talking up Rastafarians, non-Rastafarians, Christians, Buddhists, you name them. We're talking about Rastafari on radio. Next segment will be about Livity. And that's where we're going to go. Tonight we're going to talk about 2 wonderful things that you see every time around you.
Many people will not accept that the worst possible food they put into their body is flesh. Our human digestive system is not designed to process flesh. Food should not stay in the body for more than 8 hours, while meat takes the average 9 hours to digest. Undigested pieces will remain in the colon and rot and become worm. Heat down the spinal column and go up into the brain and eat up the brain stem, and that leads to death. Yeah, well then, this time I see leader, burn Babylon. It's I them can't get rid of. Fire from Vatican. Hey, this time is I kick down Babylon. I and I say go down Sodom.
Mango Maro.
Then I and I have so many sound to use as a weapon. Kick down the whole of Babylon. I and I have so many sound to use as a weapon. Burn down the whole of Vatican. Hey, I ready them, no ready them, I move ready. Them na heal, I still I see. Ready them, no ready them, I move ready. You never give funeral in a them belly. You don't have no job, one for chant and burn down the rock. You have job, one for name born. You know have no job, one for chant and burn down Rome, but you have job, one for name born. But you never hear still I see guys say, oh no for name vegetable, and left the animal them alone. Rastafari say, eat vegetable, left the animal them alone. But you never hear still I see guys say that, oh no for name veg, and stop from eat up the dead. Rastafari said, oh no for name veg, stop from feed up the dead.
That's you
Oh,
clearly.
something with nose and some-
Clearly, eyes the nigga. Why you up all the people them in a mobile? Zane. Every time I hear this, put a smile on my face because so much truth is in it. In Liberty, this night we're going to talk about onions and we're going to talk about Guinea. Yeah. That same beautiful fruit that you see people them selling on roadside, and you see it's in your backyard or your front yard. Don't despise it or neglect it. Because Guinea, some people call it Spanish lime. They call it skinep too. They also call it honeyberry and machello, kinapple, or honeycello. There's a lot of names that they call that little thing there though. You know, some of them kind of sour, some of them kind of sweet. But we know so much things about Guinea that we know from long time. One thing we know, say you enough of swallow the seed, especially when you're young. Your parents always tell you, say don't do that. But yeah, we run some research on it to make sure say the things them we want to tell you, and not only where we think and where we know, but people actually gone through, you know, work to test it and figure out what it is good for. So it is a super fruit. First of all, it's very good for diabetes. So those who are diabetic, yeah, Guinea is something where you have feed pan. Seeing? It has vitamin A. It has amino acid. And you know vitamin A, it's always good for your vision. Seeing? It's a prevention of urinary stones. So those people who have stones, Guinea can work for it. Seeing? It lower your blood sugar too. And you know most people have that high blood sugar content and you need to get it lower. Guinea can help where that is concerned. Help with the immune system, reproduction, and as we say, it hinder all kinds of urinary disease. It helps the heart, the lung, the kidney, and whole heap more organs. And any fruit or vegetable helping your lung, you know, your heart, you know, them two things there. You know, if you not breathe, you're dead, you know. If your heart not beat, that's it, you know. So if you have something that can keep that function going perpetually, it's something where you have to look into. Seeing? The leaves now. The leaves are painkillers. It helps abdominal cramps. So ladies who are having all sorts of things when you're menstruating, it is good to use that. It has calcium and antioxidant, which is good. One of the main reasons why I do Guinea tonight is that I was walking in the hills one of these days and book a virgin scene, and the virgin showed me say he had some serious autoimmune disease. Him show me some picture when you look upon him thighs and him legs, them look like my hand. Seeing? And the man use Guinea leaf and certain grass and just natural herbs. And forward right now, you could not believe that this man has gone through that. And this man is here, fit and ready, just because of all these fruits. So go and eat the fruit and make sure say you drink some Guinea leaf tea. Right now we're going to a break, and when we come forward, we'll talk about onion a little in Liberty. Yeah. Bridge 99. Oh yeah, CM song. That familiar voice with the unfamiliar sound on Bridge 99 FM Raspirance. Lalibella is on your radio.
Roll call! Red Hills Road, White Plains Road, Crossroads, Jamaica Avenue, Constant Spring, Flatbush Avenue. Wherever you are, the only place that keeps you connected to yacht and foreign is the Bridge 99 FM to the world.
The next person in line, your friend at school or your coworker, may have COVID-19 and not know because they have no symptoms. You, on the other hand, could be hospitalized for 2 months or more if you become infected. Is it worth it? Stay socially connected, but keep the physical distance. Stay 6 feet away and avoid a hospital stay. COVID-19 is not over. Protect yourself while protecting others. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Hi, I'm Ronald Thwaites, and I'm the host of The Public Eye and The Open Mind on The Bridge 99 and Irie Jam in the tri-state area. This program will tell you the truth about life backyard. Fair, open talk, no gossip, no slander. We want to listen to your concerns. We also want to help you with your problems in JA. We at The Bridge rate you and affirm our oneness as citizens of this blessed land we love. So join us now on Wednesdays, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Jamaica time, on The Bridge, crossing the waters, linking Jamaicans and Jamaican lovers everywhere.
This is Ragashanti. You don't know, man, up in the place again, right? Just upon the big bar, Bridge 99 FM, with my new show, Ragashanti Live, right? Yes, so, fun, Bridge 99 FM. Come in!
New style, new flow,
The Bridge. The Bridge 99 FM to the world.
Yeah. Lalabella here, right at you, on the bridge. Cross, sin. Yeah. And before the break, we were talking about Guinep, and I was encouraging you to make sure that you get the Guinep leaves, as we show you that's the painkiller and other things. But now let me talk about onion. I noticed one of the commercials was talking about COVID-19, and onion is one of that thing to use to help get rid of mucus out of your system. The Roman Emperor Nero and George Washington, they had something in common. You know what those two had in common? They both think that onion was absolutely great for clearing mucus out of their system. So, I'm go with some of my notes I have now to tell you about onion. Onion, it reduces pain after a bee sting. So if a bee bite you, or sting you, or a scorpion, or any one of those kind of insect, you can always reduce the pain of that by using onion. Yeah? Onion also lowers bad cholesterol. And you see the cholesterol problem there, it's important to note it if it deb out and how you get rid of it. Because you have the bad cholesterol and you have the good one. See, you see the bad one, I think it's the LDL. The LDL cholesterol, it goes straight in your artery. And you know, so from it go there, so you know what's going to happen. Heart attack not that far. But onion can help to reduce that and help to convert it to the good cholesterol, which is VDL, I think. It is an antioxidant, yeah, and you know the body produce a lot of onions, yeah. The body produce a lot of all different kind of things and things that can affect you. Eating onions with different type of vegetables such as cauliflower and broccoli, it can help your body to ward off the big C. You can imagine that? Cancer. It can help your body to help ward off that. It helps with heart disease. It helps with Alzheimer's. It stops cold in its tracks. Seeing? It removes dark skin spots though. So a lot of people who have dark skin spots just come out on you. Onion juice can do that. Yeah. Onion juice with the same amount of onion juice, equal it with apple cider vinegar. That will remove those spots that I'm talking about. It even helps, you know, to get rid of the spots that ladies get when they are pregnant. You know, some people have some things that them say are pregnant spots. It is also known as that pregnancy mask. So if you wear it over those spots, yeah, you can get rid of. That's how great onion is. Onion is also a detoxificating thing where your blood needs to be detoxified, because you know sometimes you end up having all sorts of heavy metal and mercury and all of these things inside of you that not so easy to come out. But once you feed up on onion, yes, it will help to get rid of those. And those are not something that say you eat bad or you do those things to get in you, because the environment that we're living in, you're susceptible to all of these kind of things. So it is important to, whether you know if you have it or not, you just make sure say you use up your onion constantly. Onion can do so many things. I want to tell you, you have some people who, if they have cold, like on their stomach, them just get some onion, wrap it in something, put it on it, and get rid of it. So when you're having COVID and you can't find yourself a hospital and them something, make sure say them home remedy there, onion in it too. Because I want to describe COVID to me the other day and I'm cerebral. Trust me, it's just a thicker cold than when you just have a normal cold. Yeah, the elasticity of the cold can't break. So you just need something to make sure say you break that up. Yeah. Just two things from our Livity section, onion and guinea. Next strong, we'll bring something else for you. We're going to do some research and forward with something else. Zine?
Whoa, whoa, yeah, my brethren, you got to know yourself. In this your time, man, you have the mind. You get carried away by captivity. Carry away by captivity. In this your time. Although them say Jah, the 30 pieces of silver, Jah live forever. You might go come with lightning and thunder. In this your time. Anyone can tell a lie, but the truth reveal itself. Oh, you are gonna say that you love Jah, yet you fight tribal against your brother. In this your time. In this your time. Delilah knew what she wanna know. Samson, he got to take the blow. Man, have to know himself, don't you know? Birds tangled by them feet. Man, I got tangled by them tongue. So it was written, so it must be done. In this your time, yeah. In this your time. In this your time, yeah. In this your time, yeah. Oh, you want to say?
So we have a whole heap of things to talk about in this year time. Yeah, because this segment is all about current happenings that is happening around us and in our midst. So a couple things more I want to chat about in this year time. One more I want to talk about. First one more I want to go is JPS. Yes, Jamaica Public Service. I've been hearing that there are certain communities that JPS take out light and power out of those communities from 7 and it not come back till night. Zane? If children in those communities are doing online class, I wonder how them get power up them tablet and them things. Zane? I read it today. I think in the Gleaner, one of them paper them I read today, and it say people are blaming the JPS for punishing people who are paying their bills for those who are not paying their bills. And one winsome column say it's not that, but when the system that is in certain community get overload, it's like it just chip out. Wonderful excuse. May I say, if JPS know that, then for make sure set the thing a particular way. I mean, is no guru in that, but me set it a particular way that make contingency for those people, because you know say people are got teeth. Zane, when me at the rebel salute, me know say some people are coming free, so me make contingency plan for that. The next thing is about JPS is that the OUR, which that's the organization where do the whole regulation with that energy there. All of a sudden, there's a bill. There's an increase in JPS bills now. We may not see that as fair because the pandemic and nobody not to make no money. You know what I mean? It's like people out of job and excess medical bills and new way to send your children to school and all of that. I think the time is not appropriate when that increase there take place. However, we know the government still have a fraction of JPS. So may I say, you know, like how we rule the place, for know better. And me not say them not have the right. But although you have the right, that no means it's right. You know what I mean? And why we don't look for alternative way to get power though? Because even when the oil or the gas that they use to get power, Zane, the crude oil and all of these stuff, you find out that no reduction in the bill. It still stay up. Well, I say me could try solar. Yeah, me could try it. Well, I see windmill and those things up in Manchester and them place there. But yeah, we have to look more in that alternative way to get power to the people. You know what I mean? It's like the politicians them and those people have most of the power. And then JPS come and say them and give away power. Electricity, that man. And the people have the power. Remember I tell you. Yes, Peter. But me what Peter Tosh say. What Peter Tosh say about this? Solution.
Got to find a solution to this pollution. Oh, oh, oh. Got to find a solution to this pollution. Yeah. Got to find a solution to this pollution. Oh, got to find a solution to this pollution. The poor man I feel it. Oh, the poor man I feel it. Yeah. The poor man I feel it. Oh, the poor man feel it. Yeah. Gas gone up, bus fare gone up, rent gone up, phone bill gone up, light bill gone up, tax gone up, car parts gone up, and we can't take the fuss, Lord. And there
Yeah, man. It's long time problems with the place. There. You see how long all Peter Tosh left out of flesh in the earth, and the man has said, I have to find a solution. And we have to find some solution now too. You know what I mean? One of the thing, the next thing that we see continuously happening is the talk of mandatory vaccines. Yeah? We just notice did you tell the people them say by a certain time everybody need to be vaccinated? We see that I go on with CVM. Why may I call name? I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid, man. Zane, you know, say that's something that cause a big division in this country again. Once there was politics, JLP and PNP, and if the man here PNP, him not deal with the man that we are JLP and vice versa. Seeing it come happen with phone companies, it happen with radio station, television station, the whole of them something. And no, after something like this happened to us when we should be bonding together, it's like it is separating us more than ever. You know what I mean? Why is it that people are forcing people to take vaccine? I have no problems with people taking vaccine. But if somebody don't want to take it, don't force them and tell them foolishness that it is going to reduce your hospitalization or it's going to stop you from dying. That is something personal. Why are you forcing people? You don't have to force them. I mean, if you educate them good enough, they will make the right choice for themselves. But when you're trying to tell them that you can't come to work unless you do a COVID test every week and we don't want a certain test, it has to be PCR, whatever you want, and them have to pay for it. That sound like tyranny. That not sound like democracy. That sound really like democracy. When you look what is happening in other places, we need to take a leaf out of them book, like Singapore. Yeah? Remember Singapore did come check us about 1965 or in them time there and use our economic model and has soared to the top economically. And now we need to look back or look forward to where them are do now for go forward. They have had 65% of their people vaccinated, yeah? And them have one of the worst, about third or fourth wave right now. Zane. However, them just decide say, yeah, what we're gonna do? We're gonna take away all of the COVID restriction and just free up the place. Them decide say, I'm gonna just live with COVID now because them say this thing now gonna just go away. So no matter here, them talk about herd immunity and ray. Everybody just said that, and then when it reached a certain stage, check out Israel. That's the science. But they always say, oh no, scientists. Check Israel. Check the science there. Check Singapore. See, check even England. What is happening? Check the hospitalization and check a whole lot of deaths that is happening. We have to go understand what COVID-19 is all about and work together and make sure so we get rid of it. Norway drop all restrictions, all restrictions and say, look here, we have to go live with it. Yeah, the Norway Prime Minister, Edna Solberg, says that Norway will not have strict COVID restrictions unless it is a professional one that can be justified. Seeing that we're talking about. Because your economy have to run, and the more you tell people to do one thing, is the thing still pursue and go forward through. So if you continue to do what you have done, you'll get what you have got. So maybe it's time now to make a change and get the people's mind to be at a particular place. Get it in a space where, them have a paradigm shift. Understand that this is a pandemic. It is unprecedented. It's the first time we see it. So we have to protect ourselves. Me hardly hear people talk about the way how you can really strengthen your immune system with all the different foods and the different juices and the exercises and all the things that you can do to strengthen your immune system. Just the other day, me hear Dr. Fauci say your natural immune is totally stronger than the one that you get from the vaccine. See? And we're not there to fight vaccine. We're not fighting a vaccine war. What we say is that if people don't want to take it for whatever reasons, doubts, or maybe physical illness, or them just hesitant, give them a chance to fulfill them own desire. Don't dictate to them and then you tell them that, if everybody else, if 60% is vaccinated and 40 is not, then the unvaccinated is what going to hurt the vaccinated. Not go so. Because if you're vaccinated, you can still catch COVID. You know how much people may know well vaccinated and them catch COVID more than 3 times. You know how much people may know well vaccinated and them catch COVID and them dead too. See, we kind of notice that the media kind of unfair. And lots of you people who are talking to us, you are dealing with intellectual dishonesty. See, because I feel like say everybody an idiot and nobody now do no research and we're not scientists, so we can do some research for ourselves and find out. All of you getting your information from the CDC and WHO, we all can go up on them website and go see what them a say and what them a do. As far as I'm concerned, the whole issue is fluid. There is no hard line, nothing. It's true trial and error. So some people never bother just come around and I come dictate to everybody and I tell people what to do and all of them. Some people have their mind and them can do that too. We understand when government encourage people to do what them do. We don't have no problem with that. Go and encourage the people. Educate them and they will make an informed decision. But so when you come go and like say, people are fool and you know what I mean, them for do as you say, me not love that. CEOs that will give you the opportunity to rule us, don't do that. You know, before me leave my yard, me da look upon something, upon a television station. I want to say this. I see the MP for the area, somewhere around in South Manchester. Yeah. Your name Chin or something, I don't remember your name, but anybody who know can tell him for me. Me hear the man tell some serious lie. It's the first time him win, and he was doing some conference about the community debate. I think it's community debate it was called. I hear the man call some district, say how him improve the road even though it's a pandemic and them thing there. And me personally know say a lie him telling her. Because for the past 8 weeks, I have gone through some of those places, specifically French Park and Elliston. I'm born and grow down at the place named Elliston. So the other day, I down the regular because I have some robin tree and some avocado tree where no stop beer, some down there. I may tell you, my affair have very high skills to navigate my way through the road out bad, and the man has said fix it. Virgin, don't tell no lie, because more time you feel such a on certain television stations, some people now watch. Well, I am from Manchester and I'm watching. See? Look like you have great ambition and you want to do well. We want you to do well, but do not tell any lie. See? Also, I notice something else though. I notice that the PSOJ have an initiative where them are go and beg some money for Jamaica. And I'm going to talk about that during Seal Up.
One civilization is not complete without its art, the highest form of expression of human intelligence. You have become complacent, sitting down and allowing the other nations to run away with everything. You have become a bunch of consumers. You are creators. Rise up, mighty people, accomplish what you will. Without confidence, you're twice defeated in the race of life.
Let's look away the voices that gave the people pride. Now we're plunging into darkness. We all have to play our part, make a bold start. Every distract, tell every artist.
That's why Raspberries they are.
Support the slackness of so much alcohol in our parties. While the girls are broke out of this up when she drink, knock her out. Now she no care with them crap her up. It's times like this, I'm missing our heroes. Times like this, I really wish they were around. Shouldn't have to be like this. Marcus Garvey, we know so you try your best, but we have figured out the rest. Them grade up the shot at them, now we have a lot of them. Press up, back up, now the grave them a go back at them. Them rock the national bird wing. Sell we out clean, me no think we own a damn thing. Jam rock why we giving in to the trick where them a trick we from the beginning. Parents you need to wake up from the slumber, release with children, blood them is running. It's times like this, I'm missing our heroes. Times like this, I really wish they were around. Shouldn't have to be like this. But Marley, you know you never die in vain. We gonna rise again. Hey.
Well, we're gonna make sure say the sound where them put forward don't go in vain. That is why we are here. That is why Raspberries is on your radio. Because if you kill me today, you can't kill me tomorrow. And how long though? How long shall you kill the prophets and we just stay one side and look? I want to tell you, you know. My dad down at the studio one of them day and listen through the airwaves and hear Brogard down at the community center. And yeah, he was there talking about vaccines and all of that. And yeah, he's doing what he has to do. as a prime minister. But when I say, my hope when time COVID done, you know, you see that way the bro God you go in every community and you talk about vaccine, the people have take the vaccine. I saw why you go talk to the youth them to make them stop the violence. You see right down which part you did there, one of them there. I just first night them just come shoot one youth up the road and just kill him for nothing and that's it. Or whatever them kill him for. That's something that I go on serious. You know how many people die already, Virgin? The road fatalities. We need to deal with that. You, Mr. P, like how you got through and deal with the vaccine in every community, we need you to do that with violence. Something against violence. However, get some initiative going. Just like how we see the gambling people them can come forward and I say, yeah, you can win certain amount of money if you vax up. Yeah, we want to tell you them say, yo, yeah, man, youth, you can win some money too, or you can get some money, or something can happen if you not just stop, kill each other. Because when you check it out, really and truly, is one set of people are dead, you know. You see, one set of people always dying. Sometimes people can't even find enough money to bury family member and the whole of them something there. So we have to go wise up to, you know. But the leaders who lead, and don't bother come tell me about Tony Rebel, what you deal with. You hear me, no, man? I'm an artist, you know. Music me come for singing, you know. And now me there, I learn how to talk on radio. You see what I say? Me never run for those offices. Those who run for those offices and get all of the kudos of that, from that, them must take the responsibility to make sure so that yes, my brother, I want to see you in the community. I go up against violence. All right, pull up that there. Pull up that. You know, say, we want to give thanks to all of the people who listen and tune in, seeing those who watching. See my virgin them from way in Japan, all about in Europe. I look forward. We give thanks for that them. We want you to listen to that tune here, brand new from Queen Africa.
Bleed out the nation, blood that bleed out. Bleed out the nation, blood that bleed out. All know we no see nobody yet to reach out, boy. Bleed out the nation, blood that bleed out. Bleed out the nation, blood that bleed out. Bleed out the nation, blood that bleed out. I know we not see nobody yet to reach out. No, I know no say to no political party. Instead, me want to talk to the people who feed me. The KFC, the Burger King, the Popeyes, the Wendy. Me just want to know if you know do got no family. Go call Magnum and boom, send fi rum bar. Ray and if you man is special, where you want run go. The Giselle and Flo, then know the drum go. The church at this, so you know if you go fi no pastor. Alright, you know and me a house one.
Yeah, man. So my brethren, them call me from out of LA. Yeah, rough here and we see you. Zane, you know a whole lot of things we have to talk about. And when I get a chance to talk about all of them, I'll tell you about the PSOJ begging thing and more and talk to you about how, you know, with resources not being utilized properly, you know. So next strong, we're going to talk about that. But I want to hear the second verse of Queen Africa, yeah, the bleed out tune. Because it's not normal. Here we go now. Hear this now.
Them say you're sexy, Colonel Curry, come here. Right now we are go on, you write the Queen a letter. Then go fi Butchu, go fi Profit, go fi Active, go fi Taros, go fi Grand Extini, go fi Killer, go fi Shaggy, go fi Shampa, go fi Ding Dang, go fi Skilly, go fi Papi, go fi Coffee, go fi Proto, Lila Savannah, Andy and Jackson Miller. If I never miss a big 10 crime, would be an all who are fighting a urge to agree and a 6 and a 5 and a 4 and a 3.
And that's just a few of who supposed to be in this army. So prepare yourself, you know, because if we have to march out, if we have to fight, but we have to survive because that's the key. You know what I mean? We want to tell what people say. You enable the iritical purpose of the universe to be unfold. That is how important you are. Make sure you know that always. I want to scale up my virgin. We are come forward now. Raga Shanti, Upful Blessings King. Are you one of people? Next Wednesday.
Don't watch no face. Just tune in to the Bridge 99 FM. That's right there.
Listen some
2 years without school, children forget about the golden rule. Education are the tool. Research for yourself. Vaccine, safe for children. COVID a run the place that are the facts. No fear so fierce if you don't get the vax. COVID a run like you seen on the tracks. If you want it to stop, get the vax. Vaccines are safe, get the youth up to date. Social interaction, we need face to face.
We want it to stop. Get the vax.
This is a message from the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information.
Sure. Nah, man, man. It's the streets, according to me, your boy Shells. And I can't believe I'm being paid to have a show with real conversations, real views, real vibes, and real people.
2 hours later.
Bridging the gap between the generations and keeping you connected to the streets. Oh, and don't worry, the show is a lot shorter than its title.
Where will we go?
Your Alpha Tree, Dongertown, The Bridge. It's the streets according to Shells. Each and every Tuesday, 8 p.m. right here on The Bridge 99 FM. To the where? To the what? To the world.
You're now in tune to
The Bridge 99 FM.
From Jamaica
to the world. Right.
Raga Shanti Live. Raga Shanti Live. Raga